is August 26th. August 25th. Sorry, I was looking at tomorrow's thing. August 25th. Tonight we are going to be reading from Job 16:1 through 19:29, 1 Corinthians 16:1 through 24, Psalms 40:1 through 10, and Proverbs 22:11. Every night we like to do the Lord's Prayer. So if you will join in with me, I greatly appreciate it. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Job 16:1 through 19:29. I've had all I can take of your talk. What a bunch of miserable comforters. Is there no end to your windbag speeches? What's your problem that you go on and on like this? If you were in my shoes, I could just talk. I could just talk. I could talk just like you. I could put together a terrific tirade and really let you have it. But I'll never do that. I'd console and comfort, make things better, not worse. When I speak up, I feel no better. If I say nothing, that doesn't help either. I feel worn down. God, you have wasted me totally, me and my family. You shriveled me like a dried prune, showing the world that you're against me. My gaunt face stares back at me from the mirror, a mute witness to your treatment of me. Your anger tears at me. Your anger tears at me, excuse me. Tears and tears spelled the same, is it not? Your anger tears at me. Your teeth rip me to shreds. Your eyes burn holes in me. God, my enemy. People take one look at me and gasp, contemptuous. They slap me around and gang up on me. And God just stands there and lets them do it. Lets wicked people do what they want with me. I was contentedly minding my business when God beat me up. He grabbed me by the neck and threw me around. He set me up as his target and then rounded up archers to shoot at me. Merciless, they shot me full of arrows. Bitter bile poured from my gut to the ground. He burst in on me, onslaught after onslaught, charging me like a mad bull. I sewed myself a shroud and wore it like a shirt. I lay face down in the dirt. Now my face is blotched red from weeping. Look at the dark shadows under my eyes, even though I've never hurt a soul, and my prayers are sincere. O earth, don't cover up the wrong done to me. Don't muffle my cry. There must be someone in heaven who knows the truth about me. In highest heaven, some attorney who can clear my name, my champion, my friend. While I'm weeping my eyes out before God, I appeal to the one who represents mortals before God. As a neighbor stands up for a neighbor, only a few years are left before I set out on the road of return. My spirit is broken, my days used up, my grave dug and waiting. See how these mockers close in on me. How long do I have to put up with their insolence? Oh God, pledge your support for me. Give it to me in writing with your signature. You're the only one who can do it. These people are so useless. You know firsthand how stupid they can be. You wouldn't let them have the last word, would you? Those who betray their own friends leave a legacy of abuse to their children. God, you've made me the talk of the town. People spit in my face. I can hardly see from crying so much. I'm nothing but skin and bones. Decent people can't believe what they're seeing. The good hearted wake up and insist I've given up on God. But principled people hold tight, keep a firm grip on life. Sure, they can clean pure hands. Sure, that their clean, pure hands will get stronger and stronger. Maybe you'd all like to start over to try it again, the bunch of you. So far, I haven't come across one scrap of wisdom in anything you've said. My life's about over. All my plans are shattered. All my hopes are snuffed out. My hope that night would turn into day, and my hope that dawn is about to break. If all I had to look forward to is a home in the graveyard, in my own only hope for comfort is a well-built coffin. If my family reunion means going 6 feet under, and the only family that shows up is worms, do you call that hope? Who on earth could find any hope in that? No. If Hope and I are buried together, I suppose you'll all come to the double funeral. Bildad and Shuhan chimed in. How monotonous these word games are getting. Monotonous. I'm gonna have to look that word up. Never heard that before. How monotonous Monotonous. These word games are getting. Get serious. We need to get down to business. Why do you treat your friends like slow-wilted animals? Slow-witted animals. You look down on us if we don't know anything. Why are you working yourself up like this? Do you want the world redesigned to suit you? Should reality be suspended to accommodate you? Here's the rule: the light of the wicked is put out, the flame dies down and is extinguished. Their house goes dark, every lamp in place goes out, their strong strides weaken, falter, they stumble in their own traps, they get all tangled up in their own red tape. Their feet are grabbed and caught, their necks in a noose. They trip on ropes they've hidden and fall into the pits they've dug themselves. Terror comes from them from all sides. They run dazed and confused. The hungry grave is ready to gobble them up for supper, to lay them out for the gourmet meal, a treat for ravenous death. They are snatched from their home, sweet home, and marched straight to the death house. Their lives go up in smoke. Acid rain soaks their ruins. Their roots rot and their branches wither. They'll never again be remembered, nameless in unmarked graves. They are plunged from light into darkness, banished from the world, and they leave empty handed. Not one single child, nothing to show for their life on this earth. Westerners are aghast at their fate. Easterners are horrified. Oh no. So this is what happens to perverse people. So how is it that God ignorant? So that this is how the God ignorant end up. Job answered, how long are you going to keep battering away at me, pounding me with these harangues? Harangues. Harangues. I never even heard that word in college. I'm going to have to look that word up. What the crap, y'all? Hang on. Montanius, and Hangrenese. Hey, seriously? What language are we speaking? Time after time after time, you jump all over me. Do you have no coincidence abusing me like this? Even if I have somehow or another gotten off track, what business is that of yours? Why do you insist on putting me down, using my troubles as a stick to beat me? Tell it to God. He's the one behind all this. He's the one who dragged me into the mess. Look at me. I shout murderer, and I'm ignored. I call for help, and no one bothers to stop. God threw a barricade across my path. I'm stymied. He turned out all the lights. I'm stuck in the dark. He destroyed my reputation, robbed me of all self respect. He tore me apart piece by piece. I'm ruined. Then he yanked out my hope. Then he yanked out hope by the roots. He's angry with me, and now he's angry. He treats me like his worst enemy. He has launched a major campaign against me, using every weapon he can think of coming at me from all sides at once. God alienated my family from me. Everyone who knows me avoids me. My relatives and friends have all left. House guests forget I've ever existed. The servant girls treat me like a deadbeat off the street. Look at me like they've never seen me before. I call my attendant and he ignores me even though I plead with him. My wife can't stand to be around me anymore. I'm repulsive to my family. Even street eunuchs despise me. When I come out, they taunt and jeer. Everyone I've ever been close to abhors me. My dearest loved ones reject me. I'm nothing but a bag of bones. My life hangs by a thread. Oh, friends, dear friends, take pity on me. Come God has come down hard on me. Do you have to be hard on me too? Don't you ever tire of abusing me? If I'm if I'm only my words were written in a book, better yet, chiseled in stone, still I know that God lives. The one gives back to my life, and eventually he'll take his stand on earth, and I will see him. Even though I get skinned alive, see God myself with his very own eyes. How long for that day? For that day. If you're thinking, how can we get through to him? Get him to see his trouble and all his own fault, forget it. Start worrying about yourselves. Worry about your own sins and God's coming judgment. For judgment is most certainly on the way. God, I hope Job's over soon because all he's doing is griping and complaining, and it's pages of that. I get it, Job had it rough, but good God, we got a whole other week of him griping and griping and griping and griping and griping. That's a lot. I feel like I'm married to my ex-wife on that one. Breakdown of Job 16:1 through 19:29. God is still my witness. Job is surrounded by people who keep telling him that he is suffering. His suffering must be his fault. But Job knows there is more to his situation than he understands. Even in tremendous pain, he cries out to God and says that God himself is his witness. Job longs for someone who can stand between him and God and ultimately express hope that his Redeemer lives. The takeaway: people may misunderstand your situation, judge you, or offer answers they don't have. But God knows the whole story. When nobody else understands, keep bringing your pain to Him. Your circumstances don't get the final word, your Redeemer does. 1 Corinthians 16:1 through 24, regarding the relief offering for poor Christians that is being collected, you get the same instructions I gave the churches in Galatia. Every Sunday, each of you make an offering and put it in a safekeeping. But as generous as you can be, when I get there, you'll have it ready, and I won't have to make a special appeal. Then, after I arrive, I'll write letters authorizing whomever you delegate and send them off to Jerusalem to deliver your gift. If you think it best that I go along, I'd be glad to travel with them. I plan to visit you after passing through northern Greece. I won't be staying long there, but maybe I can stay a while with you, maybe even spend the winter. Then you could give me a good send off, whether I may be headed next. Even I may be headed next. Where good Lord. Maybe even spend the winter. Then you could give me a good send off wherever I may be headed next. Not be headed, but be headed next. I don't want to just drop by in between our primary destinations. I want a good, long, leisurely visit. If the master agrees, we'll have it. For the present, I'm staying right here in Ephesus. A huge door of opportunity for good work has opened up here. There is also mushrooming opposition. If Timothy shows up, take good care of him, make him feel completely at home among you. He works so hard for the master, just as I do. Don't let anyone disparage him. After a while, send him to me with your blessing. Tell him I'm expecting him and any friends he has with him. About your friend Apollos, I've done my best to get him to pay you a visit, but you haven't taken him into it yet. He doesn't think that this is the right time, but there will be a right time. Keep your eyes open, hold tight to your convictions, give it all you've got, be resolute, and love without stopping. Would you do me a favor, friends, and give special recognition to the family of Stephanus? You know they were among the first converts in Greece, and they've put themselves out serving Christians ever since. I want your honor and look up to the people that companions and workers who show us how to do it, giving us something to aspire to. I want you to know how delightful I am to have Stephasus, Fortunus, and Arcadius here with me. They partially make up for your absence. They've refreshed me by keeping me in touch with you. Be proud that you have people like this among you. The churches here in Western Asia send greetings. Aquila, Priscilla, and the church that meets in the house say hello. All the friends here say hello. Pass the greetings around with holy hugs, and I, Paul, in my own handwriting, send you regards. If anyone won't love the Master, throw him out. Make room for the Master. Our Master Jesus has his arms wide open for you, and I love all of you in the Messiah, in Jesus. The breakdown of 1 Corinthians 16:1 through 24. Be strong in the Lord. Paul gives practical instructions about giving, serving, traveling, and caring for others, but closes with a powerful charge. Be on your guard. Stand firm in faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Do everything in love. The takeaway: Christianity isn't just about what we believe, it's about how we live. Stand firm without becoming hard hearted. Be strong without becoming arrogant, and do whatever you do. And whatever you do, do it with love. Psalms 41 through 10. I waited and waited and waited for God. At last he looked. Finally he listened. He lifted me out of the ditch, pulled me from the deep mud. He stood me on a solid rock and made sure I wouldn't slip. He taught me how to sing the latest God song, a praise song of God. More and more people are seeing this. They enter the mystery, abandoning themselves to God. Blessed are you who give yourselves over to God. Turn your backs on the world's sure thing. Ignore what the world worships. The world's huge stockpile of God wonders and God thoughts. Nothing and no one compares to you. I start talking to you, telling what I know, and quickly ran out of words. Neither numbers nor words account for you. Doing something for you, bringing something to you, that's not what that's not what you're after. Being religious, acting pious, that's not what what you're asking for. You've opened my ears so I can listen, so I answered. I'm coming. I read in your letters what you wrote about me, and I'm coming to the party you're throwing for me. That's when God's word entered my life, became part of my very being. I've preached you the whole congregation. I've kept back nothing. God, you know that. I didn't keep the news of your ways a secret. Didn't keep it to myself. I told it all. How dependable are you? How through how thorough. I didn't hold back pieces of love and truth. For myself alone, I told it all. Let the congregation know the whole story. Psalms 41 through 10, he lifted me out. David remembers waiting patiently for God, and then God answers him. He describes God lifting him from the pit, putting his feet on solid ground, and then giving him a new song. David recognizes that God doesn't merely want religious rituals, he wants willing heart and obedient life. The takeaway: sometimes God doesn't immediately remove the pit, but he can put your feet on solid ground. Remember what he's already brought you through, and let your testimony become your song. Proverbs 22:1. A sterling reputation is better than a striking it rich. A gracious spirit is better than money in the bank. Proverbs 22:1. A good name. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. Your reputation, integrity, and character are worth more than money. Take away, you can lose money and recover it. You can lose possessions and replace it, but character and trust take years to build and can be destroyed in moments. Live in such a way that your name means something even when you're not in the room. Nobody told you today. Know that I love you and I appreciate you. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. It'll be August 26th. Make sure I got that right. August 26th. This whole year's flying by. I appreciate you joining in every night. I love you. I love you. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow.